to get to this place.
What do you think is it about Monk and your role that has captured this amount of attention?
I have a suspicion that even though Monk is incredibly neurotic and annoying, that people, I think the general, television audience somehow relates to this character and sees aspects of themselves in this guy. And that all these people out there have these idiosyncrasies and neuroses to varying degrees, just can relate to this character.
You've created some other parts that seemed like they were almost leading up to this character.
It's interesting. I'm sort of glad you said that, because I feel like this is kind of a culmination of a lot of different excuse me, a culmination of a lot of different roles that I've done in the past few years. That this is kind of an amalgam of all of those people in one.
Silly question. You told Joan Rivers, I believe, that if you won, you were going to buy your wife that jewelry. Did you mean it?
It was actually Melissa that I told that to.
Oh, all right.
Did I say that if I won? I meant if I won 2 years in a row. I wanted to rephrase that. She didn't give me a chance. Yeah.
Are you surprised and gratified by the success of the show that, on USA, now season are you surprised?
Whenever you start these things, you just never know how it's going to be maligned or embraced. You do what you do, and you hope for the best. The fact that ABC, I think USA did a brilliant thing in premiering the show in the summer. That I think was a stroke of genius, because they kind of preempted all of the fall premieres. While everyone else was running reruns, we got going. That started a little bit of a fire going, and then ABC, when it did come to the fall premiere time, ABC had already picked up and was rerunning it, so that increased the viewership, and it was fortuitous. Are we good? I would be lying if I said that there wasn't some of Monk in me. I think I'm a bit of a control freak, and I manage in my everyday life to repress that, to squelch it. It's gratifying to do this part, because I'm really allowed to do all the things that I really want to do in life and in the world.
So does your wife tease you that how much you like
Tease? Could you define tease? Yes, she gives me a lot of grief. Yes, for it's funny. Excuse me. When I first saw this script, I really did not connect to it right away. When I first read the pilot, I just sort of dismissed it, and then my manager, who's really very smart, Mary Goldberg, asked me to take another look at it. And I think in a very subtle way was telling me that this character really was more me than I was even willing to cop to. And then when I did look at it again, and then a third time, I began to, my resistance began to break down. And I had to admit to myself that it really was me.
Tony, what would Monk do with this Golden Globe?
I'm sorry, where are you?
I'm sorry, back over here.
Oh.
Hi again. What would Monk do with this Golden Globe, do you think?
First of all, he would have it steam cleaned and disinfected, because it came directly right out of the hands of someone else. God knows where they were before they walked on stage.
Thank you.
Thank you for